there, I'm Olivia. Thanks so much for joining me. Today I wanted to show you some of the products that I went through in April. So this is all the empties that I have. I've been saving them just in a little bin here. And I thought it would be helpful to go through and kind of talk about if I would repurchase them, what I liked about them, what I didn't like about them. I always enjoy that in other people's videos because I feel like if you've actually used up an entire product, then you definitely will have an opinion on it. And whether or not you're gonna repurchase that product, I think can be a little bit more helpful than just like a first impression. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, then just keep on watching. Thanks. Okay, so one of the first things that I want to talk about here is the First Aid Beauty, the facial radiance pads. I had gotten these as part of, I think it was a holiday set. I actually really liked this and I had every intention of repurchasing them, especially because Ulta had them as part of their 21 Days of Beauty. And I was so excited. I even had a coupon that I was going to use for it. But unfortunately, they sold out online and in store. And then once I couldn't get it for that discounted price anymore, I started kind of really rethinking how much I liked this and what about this product I liked. And I decided that I did find it helpful and it was convenient to have these little pre-soaked pads. I think that it would probably be a better use of money and it would be less wasteful if I just went ahead and got like a bottled toner. So I've been trying out one from the brand Thatcher's, I believe. It's a witch hazel one that has cucumber in it as well. And I do like that one. It's definitely not the same thing, but I do feel like with any kind of toner, I'm gonna have scars be reduced, which is something that I really liked about this one. And so even though I really, really liked this, and if it did go on sale again, I would repurchase it, I'm finding that for right now, there's other products that I like, maybe not in the same way, but I feel like in general, I can get the same purpose with them. So something else that I always end up going through are makeup removing wipes. And so this one was the Neutrogena one. This has been my favorite for a long time. They're the ones that I always end up going back to just because I always felt like they cleaned the best, like they retained the most moisture in them. But I have to say this time, I feel like these dried up so fast. And it was really frustrating because these are more expensive than other wipes. And so I used to think it was worth it because if they lasted longer and if they worked better, well, there you go. But this time they dried out a lot faster. I felt like I was even more so needing to double cleanse. I typically do anyway, but especially this time, it just wasn't getting everything. So I'm not gonna buy this particular brand again for now. I think I'm gonna try some other ones that are less expensive and then maybe I'll circle back to these later, but for now, I'm not convinced they're worth the price anymore. So something else that I had used up that I'm not real happy about that I don't think I'm going to repurchase is the OGX Bamboo Fiber Full Dry Shampoo. I had seen this one as a recommendation. I think it was, let me think here. It was an article, it might have been from BuzzFeed or I can't remember, some article that I saw online that was talking about like beauty products that were kind of underrated that they really, really liked. And this was one of them. And it sounded like the person that was reviewing it had the same kind of hair as me, a little bit thinner, could definitely use some more volume, and especially in a dry shampoo that you didn't want to weigh it down, but you wanted to have as much body as possible. And so this sounded amazing, but I did not like this. It didn't make my hair feel clean. I felt like it just kind of weighed it down, and it honestly felt more dirty afterwards. I really didn't like this one. It didn't make it any more volumized. I was happy when this was gone. Honestly, it got to the point where I wasn't even really using this as a dry shampoo because it didn't clean my hair. I would just kind of use it to try to add some texture, but even then, it wasn't great. So I'm not gonna repurchase this one. I always end up going back to the Batiste one. I just really like that brand. I feel like the dry shampoos I get from them work pretty well. They're not so expensive, so there's probably ones out there that work better if I paid a little bit more, but for my purposes, those ones are fine. This one I'm not going to repurchase. Something else I used up is the John Freida Sheer Blonde Highlight Activating Conditioner. I also have this shampoo of this that I am so close to finishing up. If I would just use that and that alone for shampoo, I would be done by now, but for both of these, I just wasn't that impressed, and so I have other products that I've been using instead. I really do need to just use that one up and get it out of my shower, but I was a little bit disappointed by this. I know it's not supposed to be like a color depositing, like actually like lighten your hair a ton sort of product. Like the highlights that are already there, it's supposed to kind of brighten them a little bit, I think, at least based off of what it says here, but I didn't feel like it made any kind of difference. I didn't feel like it especially conditioned my hair. My hair can definitely get really dry at the ends especially, and I wasn't that impressed. I don't think I'm going to repurchase this. I don't think it's like terrible. It's not like, oh my gosh, this ruined my hair. This is the worst thing to ever exist in history ever. It's just like, I don't think it did anything. I have other conditioners that are less expensive that I definitely like better. So for me, this is going to be a pass next time. So something that I actually really love that I've already repurchased, the Jergens Natural Glow Instant Sun. I love this product. This is absolutely hands down my favorite self-tanning product. I had first heard about this from, oh my gosh, I always feel like I say her name wrong. Tony Saldavis, I think. She's like a Canadian YouTuber. Anyway, I absolutely love this one. So I have it in the shade Light Bronze, and it's a mousse, and I always use like a tanning mitt with this one, but I really, really love this product. It dries super fast. Really like the color. I feel like on me it's a really good tone. It doesn't get too orange. The only time it can maybe get a little bit orange, if I don't make sure that like my knees and like my ankles especially are moisturized first, those areas can definitely suck in more of the color. But as long as I use them like a lotion first, it's not a problem. I really, really like this one. And like I said, I've already repurchased it, so there you go. Something else that I do like quite a bit, I don't know that I'll repurchase it right away because I have other products similar that I'm trying to use up first, but it's the AOA Studios Sculpting Brow Pencil. This was part of my Project Pan, so if you've watched that already, you knew I finished this one, but I really, really like this product. I like the shape of it. For me, the dark brown is a good color match. It's literally only $1, so I mean, even if it didn't work as well, how could you fault it? But the fact that it is such a good color match, and I do like the consistency, at some point in the future, I'm definitely going to be repurchasing this one. So something I finished up a little while ago, I was almost done for a long time, and I finally used up the last of it this month, or last month, but it's the Bath & Body Works Twisted Peppermint Body Cream. This was fine. I definitely liked the scent of this one more right away. I don't mind minty scents. I mean, I like them. I think they're refreshing, and that's why I picked this one in the first place, but it just was a little bit much. And I feel like Bath & Body Works can be that way so easily, honestly. Some of their scents can be really, really strong. And with this one, I think I would have liked it better if I had only used it like on my hands. To use this all over, it just was too much. The scent was a little bit too strong. I don't think I would repurchase this one. There are some seasonal scents that I do quite like, and when they come back around every year, I do like to buy them. More often as a candle though, I'm realizing that as far as scents go, I think I honestly just prefer them in their candles. It was fine. I don't think it was a bad product. It just was a little bit too strong of a scent. Okay, so something else that I used up was the Caress body wash. This one was like an exfoliating one. I like this one fine. I didn't end up repurchasing this one, not because I disliked this one, but it wasn't my favorite scent ever, and I just wanted to try something that was a little bit more of a clean scent. It has a very fruity scent to it. I liked the exfoliating beads on this one. That was nice, especially when I'm self-tanning. I do like to have an exfoliating body wash just to make sure that I have kind of a clean slate every time I'm starting. Anyway, it was fine. I wouldn't not recommend this, but I also didn't repurchase it because I wanted to try something else. So for me, this was a solid fine. Just today, actually, I finished up my Proactive Green Tea Moisturizer. I'd gotten a little sample size of this one, and I actually really, really liked this one. I would think about repurchasing this one, especially if it was on some kind of a sale. I think I might. I don't know that I'll buy this one full price, only because I have actually a lot of moisturizers right now. I feel like I get little sample sizes of these pretty frequently, so I'm always trying out a different moisturizer. And then I also have full-size ones that I've bought just like at the drugstore. So I don't feel the need to go out and rebuy this one, but I liked it. Like, I think if it was offered to me as another sample, or like I said, if it was on sale, I would think about repurchasing it. I liked it. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about today are these press-on manicure ones. I've gone through quite a lot of these actually this month, pretty much every week, or maybe 2 weeks. So I guess for the past like couple of months, I've gone through several shades of these, but I just really, really like these. I think these are super easy to use. On me, they've lasted a good amount of time. Definitely at least a week, like week and a half. There's only been maybe once or twice where the nails have like fallen off. Most of the time it's just that I get bored of the color and I want to change it. So I feel like these last really well. I don't have to worry about them chipping. The only thing that can be kind of annoying, like when I'm washing my hair, sometimes the hair can get like stuck like underneath the nail, which sounds super weird. So I just have to be careful that I'm not like too aggressively like washing my hair and immediately like pulling my hands out, because then my hair would definitely get stuck. But if I'm careful, then it's not a big deal, and I really like these. They're super fast to put on. I feel like there's a lot of variety, so I'm really happy with these. I'm definitely going to keep buying these. I haven't put on regular nail polish in a little while, just because on me it ships pretty immediately, and I just like these better. So those were all the products that I used up in April. So I hope that you enjoyed this, found it helpful. I always really enjoy seeing what other people have used up, because I feel like it's a better way for me to gauge what kind of products I want to try. If I've seen that someone has used up an entire product and still likes it, then I feel like that's a little bit better recommendation. So I hope you found this helpful. If you'd be interested in seeing future videos, definitely make sure you subscribe. If you liked this, give it a thumbs up. If you have any favorite products that you think I should give a try, definitely leave them in the comment section down below. And I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope I see you again soon. Bye!